getting it started, so it's gonna be really cool. I'm excited for it. We officially begin Alan Wake 2. Let's do this.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
That's
In
true.
a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Whoa. Man. Let me lower down the volume or the music just a little bit more. Had some good me time and then started feeling a bit lonely, so turning in to enjoy the awesome stream. Well, we're glad to have you back, Coffee Lily. It's good to see you. I'm just gonna keep it zoomed in a little bit, that way we're This is an interesting start. We're just like, all right, we're
Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Come on, we should go.
Already gone.
I'm just like, wow. He did say, I'm zoomed in to where we're not saying it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, wait a minute. You're like, whoa. Man's double cheeked up on a Friday afternoon. I know, right?
Hemingway. There's a light back in the head. Got you now.
Hello there, General Monkey Nuts. You are a rude one. How are you, Monkey Nut?
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming.
What the fuck?
Shit.
Maybe they're trying to give... I don't think that's what they're trying to do, Coffee Lily. I wonder if the darkness has spread it a lot since Alan, the first game. Oh, let's go!
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
How's the volume for y'all? Is it good?
How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
No, that wasn't his
I'm
manager.
sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
I don't think that was
Oh
Barry.
my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Title cards go hard fire.
Bye, kiddo.
Good, bro. Thanks. Been a busy week with today's audit. 2 days ago, we had a surprise visit, and we have another inspection on Tuesday when I return to work. Thinking I'll go in Monday, off day to prepare for it, though. Well, that'll be good. Well, I'm very glad to hear you're doing good, Monkey Nut. Always great to have you in, my dude. And hopefully everything goes well with that.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Good, good. Coffee with Manor might be safe some word. Yeah, I don't. That wasn't Barry. I don't believe. I haven't seen anything about this game, but from reviews, people have given either a 9 or a 10. Yeah, people have been giving it really good reviews. Fire. I'm excited. I think it's like, you know, the well-deserved sequel that was needed, or that was expected. You know.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car. So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. V, it looks better than the one the other night or yesterday.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Yo, the grass actually looks really good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hyped for next week though. There's a chance I could be going to the Tool concert on Friday. Yo, let's go, Monkey Nut. I love that for you. Okay, let's go. I'm so happy for you, man. That's awesome. I love that. What? Yeah, what is that? But like,
I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
let me see. I might. Because I want the dialogue to be heard. Sound effects I might put here. Music here. Okay.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
Hey there.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot.
Okay, chat. Little tidbit. I believe Alex Casey is the person Alan Wake wrote about in one of his books in the first game. So
I just figured that, you know, that, federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Mulligan? No. I know his codename was Nightingale, but I don't think this is the same guy. I believe it's someone else.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Yo, what's up, Burnsy? We're just getting started on Alan Wake, and this game, oh, it looks good, and it already is, like, intense.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
How are you,
Everything's
Burnsy?
been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Started Spider-Man 2 today and you're hooked. Oh my, Burnsy, it's so good. It is amazing.
Before we get to the crime...
Where are you at right now? I might be a little ahead of you, maybe. Monkey, I'll have to check them out too. I haven't heard of them before.
Time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Well, what do you think, Casey? Huh? Thank you, fire. Hey, yo. That Sandman fight was amazing. Honestly, that Sandman fight was probably one of the best. That was probably one of the best introductions to a game I've ever had, Burnsy. I'm not even gonna lie.
I need
Play
to
for
think
2
through
hours.
the facts of the case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy, Ted. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Large chest wound. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Exposure to water post-mortem. Deep gash. Heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. Killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. Marvel movies are coffee for sure. I mostly listen to Joe Rogan's. Oh, okay. I haven't really listened to. Yeah, I haven't. Actually, I don't even think I've listened to one of his podcasts before. Not yet, but I do the classic cartoon spider suit. That's a good one for sure. But yeah, you'll unlock more, and yeah, we'll have to like reconvene about it like later when we both get a little bit further too, because it's hard. Because like I don't want to touch on anything and like risk any spoilers for you, Burnsy. I'm like, nope. Listen to music on Spotify lately, but I used to listen to some fictional horror stories on there. Ooh. Okay. It's the map. So this is like her mind place.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Well,
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
wonder what's that way. Aldrin Lake General Store.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, they moved it.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Oh no, it's still there. Burns, it does. I'm excited to play it. Because number 1 was really good.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
The chest wound, yes.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. ritualistic.
You can place it in the case board. I cook for a living, so I like trying new things with food. That's really cool, though, Burnsy. I love that. Ah! Thank you, Peaches. How are you? How was your day, Peaches? Oh my goodness. The key image can be selected with an X and placed on the case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Begins a new line of investigation. Another body's been found. Needs to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. It's something small, but so exciting. It is very exciting, you know? It's gonna be a great time. I would say, like, keep us updated, but you're gonna be busy on that day. Just know we're so happy for you, Peaches, and it's gonna be so amazing for y'all both. That's all she plays, and she's only... Really? That's awesome, though, you know?
A creepy twig sculpture?
Like, that's really incredible, Burnsy. Dang. Let's see. Another logo there.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Huh. There's logos here. I wonder if that's like a code for something. I wonder if that's code for something.
Wonder what's inside.
Confused, follow these steps.
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Confused. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Wash your hands, fridge. Okay, first would be the sink. Probably in the bathroom. Okay. Kind of like the paired triangles. Up and down, or kind of, and take a nap. Okay. So he was originally on vacation, right? Yeah, Alan was originally on vacation when all this happened.
And I know how to keep confidential matters
Okay, so first is this, and oh yeah, it's that, that, and
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Oh, can say that again. Can say that again. Hydrate, Junie. Thank you for the hydrate. Definitely, yeah. Appreciate it, Junie. Thank you, thank you. How do I add this? There we go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved that open question you unlocked, unlocked a deduction. As you advance through the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. Investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. So, killers, find evidence, the victim, talk to someone. Heart was removed, but then left on near the body. Was this murder interrupted? So what we know, it was interrupted.
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Of course, Coffee Lily. Looking forward to meeting them. Oh, goodness. I guess Mike is okay, you know. I guess.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Looks like a
Someone
camera.
left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Or later. This is for the victim. You are awesome, Coffee Lily.
Think.
No, this would be for the killer then. There's multiple people, lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer is working alone. And then...
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
The deputy.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town.
Fire. That was Nightingale. Well, you know what? That explains it though, because the darkness like grabbed him in the first one, and you don't see what happens to him. That's Nightingale, the one that died.
About 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
That's it.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay, so I'm piecing this together. Literally, this game is following the timeline of when the game initially came out. So in 2010, that's when Alan Wake 1 came out, is what I'm referring, right? And I'm guessing this year in the game is 2023, so it's kind of aligned with our like exact timeline. That's actually kind of freaky. So all these people that are turning up dead, I wonder if they were consumed by the lake consumed by the darkness and are somehow kind of finding their way out, but because maybe the darkness is letting them be sacrificed in a way to this cult that's here. Darkness had him good, then similar to what the ring did to go. Yeah, a little bit.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Wow, okay. Okay, let's go back to the mind board here. We have more details. Casey, Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. Thornton, victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Tripod found near the body. Were they...
Huh.
It looks new. Brought by the killer's wide mounted camera. Weird. No, they were chilling a little bit.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Explains why he didn't have clothes. Can't imagine the darkness. No, yeah.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
To get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Victim came from... Investigate the crime scene. Check the lake shore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This
Or you
way,
can
right?
quick access the map
Right.
without entering the mine place.
Well, I'll just,
So, okay, we're going to the lake shore. I really wonder if there's other pieces of evidence, like throughout this entire area.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Dang!
Creep.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Oh, wait, that's the witch from the first game. She was drowned, but her job ladle grew into a stranger tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to revenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. Okay, so kind of like a local tale with the heart. Ah, lovely.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
That is a footprint?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Why is it...
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
One of Alan's manuscripts?
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Imagine camping out there and hearing a story like that. I know, right? I'd be like, all right, I'm out. Nope. Oh, coffee?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ugh. Manuscript pages. Footprints emerging from the rock. You walk through a boulder, doesn't make sense. Yeah. But also, too, if he's not technically fully there.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? Nightingale has something inside of him. We'll need to see what that is.
Yeah.
Back in town, and then...
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Wait. But hang on. We need to go to the thing. We need to go to the lake shore. We're going to the lake shore first. I'll meet up with you.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it. Did you get lost, Anderson?
No. I'm looking around. I'm doing my detective work. Possibly flooding. Maybe. I think it has something to do with the lake, though, just where he came from. Witch's hut. Hang on.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake, but where her spirit may still haunt this place. Okay. I don't know if I would say grow, but you're seeing the influence of the lake. Still. You know, ha! Thank you, Peaches, for the sound alert. Ha 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 ha. Oh, hell no. Lady, please don't haunt me. I'm just doing detective work. Thank you, Peaches. See what's over here. Poor Shrek having his eye. No, poor Shrek. Here's more clues. Midge told me that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday, so I told her. She said thanks. Ooh. Ugh. Not the thanks. Oh, that's rough. I snuck out late last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. Got a bad feeling about that, man. But I'll take some of your ammo. What was he talking about, though? The house down there?
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Where? Right here. Cold Casey.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Well, he said he loved her and she said thanks. Yeah, that's oof. Oof, yep. I like that as well. That's totally a Micah response to someone saying they love you. Oh my goodness, Micah. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Oh my. Manuscript fragments. Okay, so this is probably a little Easter egg or something. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Oh, yes, please. We're gonna need to do that. Oh, okay. I like that. Point of interest cases track objects and information that Saga has acquired to chart collections.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
So, the Detective Casey is not the same as the ones that Alan has written about, but it's very coincidental that the character's here, so it's a major coincidence. I found a strange lunchbox. Who left this here? Bright Falls area, Cauldron Lake area, yeah, right here. The note inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these things?
Time.
There's probably more stuff in here that we don't see clue-wise. Oh, this is creepy.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Journal. Train the field there. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Okay, where am I at here? This path is blocked. Then there's me not realizing when people flirt with. Honestly, sometimes I'm oblivious to it myself, Micah, at times. So I don't, you're not the only one. I'm like, wait, what? What happened? And that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, here's another lunchbox.
Who's leaving these out here?
There's nothing wrong with like preferring to meet people in person, Coffee Lily, because sometimes too it's harder to, online it's tough. It is. Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. But if you're having a good day, ignore this whole thing. There's that too. right here. This is a different part of the path we weren't at. Okay, we were in here. There's a tent. UFOs, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Huh. Another lunchbox, let's go. How do you like the knitting, hero? I have made it just for you. Interesting.
Flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Uh-oh.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Welcome back, Stray X. Hello, hello. It should, you know. So we have another thing. So I'm curious. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence? Oh. Okay, so there's 8 lunch boxes out here. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of see how many there are.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
Finger slip. Uh-huh. Finger slip. Don't you have to click
I'll
like
be
3
back in a
things?
second.
Roger.
There's
Another
another
one.
lunchbox.
Definitely not, Coffee Lily. What? We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. So we're getting more of these. Forget Micah. Hey, yo. The known side says we're in this together, hero. What do they mean? Who left this? I wonder if that's a giveaway for, hey, there's a lunchbox here. I keep seeing that like little thing on the wall. So I'm really curious if that's what like a giveaway for some of it. SMH.
Here we are.
I just took
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Might be a bit high though. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Okay.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
Ah! My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Not sure where the tough will get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. So now he's able to write in there because he has like his typewriter. So he's trying to, what I imagine, he's trying to find a way to write himself out of the lake. And this is it coming together, basically. Maybe.
A dangerous place.
You try your best, that's all you can do.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
You say that now. It's bad for him as well, but imagine knowing what it's like in there and not being able to get him out. I don't even know if she knows like what happened or like he's okay.
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I don't know. It's like maybe she knows, but she doesn't. I don't know. They don't. We haven't seen it
just
yet.
up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
The vibes from this town are kind of your kind of vibe. They're very chill, but also too, you know, with how they've gone, I don't know. It's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. We haven't seen how affected she might be by the lake. And that's true. Maybe there's like a kind of like a long-term effect of it, you know?
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale.
All right, where's the diner? Oh, right here.
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Hello.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Coffee is pretty bomb.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people
These two.
besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down.
Still got the jukebox in here.
Yes. Missing person cases.
Ah.
2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Not the jukebox. I wonder what happened to the lady in the other one.
That happened.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
Found a what?
That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So they're trying to find Alan. Okay, case board. The Bookers described multiple attacks. Yeah, that was brutal. She doesn't like her, let her writing reach the lake. Honestly, you're not wrong. Well, also too though, it's not just any writer. The lake is very specific, or the darkness is very specific. That's why it was waiting for Alan to show up. It's had other people before, but it doesn't just choose any writer. It's very specific. And it was specific to hunt for Adam and wanted Adam there. So that's one thing. Not murder method. They're not victims. Murder at Cauldron Lake. This is the one we need. Oh wait, no. Okay, maybe it is. Okay. Oh, they are on the killer.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Makes sense. So we had a picture of a cute Pikachu. They probably wouldn't go alive and evil then. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
So I imagine that it's probably going to be the... It has to do with the witch tree. The witch's ladle, not a lone killer, but an organized group. This case just got much more interesting. I should open a file, fresh file. Sounds like Lake is a picky eater then. Yeah, you know? Cult of the tree.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay. So, the cultists were wearing deer masks. Cult goal, that wouldn't be a goal. What kind of cult? And then who's involved? I think it goes with one kind of cult. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to the Deer Fest, which that's actually true. But also too, just because they're here, it's probably an easy item they can grab. So it doesn't mean that it's, you know, triangle figures made from twigs. No. Cult goal? No. Who's involved? No. There we go. Cult symbols. What's purpose marking territory? A warning. Feels derivative. Want to watch more? Stories so good. Gonna have to get some sleep though. No worries, Coffee Lily. Have a good night. Take care. Be safe. Appreciate you. I won't probably be up like crazy long myself, but gonna try and see if we can get at least a good bit in. All right, we got stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
On a hidden cultist stash, I should keep an eye out for more of these things. So, no, it's not the Bright Falls area. It's in the Cauldron Lake. Manuscript pages.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
The Bookers.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
So I wonder if this is a power she has a little bit. Or no, it wouldn't be a power, but there's
The
something.
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Interesting. Nothing new with Nightingale either. Okay. Trying to understand everything that's going on, but it's really good. I love it.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay. Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thank you.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case.
Oh, it's Rose.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
What?
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Things just got a lot more interesting for sure, Strix. I had to close early tonight because both of my clothes call off, so I closed at 9:30. I've been cleaning this restaurant since then. I'm almost done. Let's go, Burnsy. You're almost there. You got this. Hopefully it's not too bad for you. So Rose, for those that don't know, Rose was in the first game, and
my guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
It makes you wonder how much
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks
they
like
know, or like,
the cult
she
of
got
the
affected
tree.
by the darkness, so it makes you wonder if it still kind of
Have you heard of
lingers.
this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you
Huh.
have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier.
I'm really curious. Do we remember, like, Luna, do you remember the sheriff's name in Alan Wake 1?
Hey,
what
what
was
do you-
her name?
Always has been.
FBI.
Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Huh. Because we're seeing characters from the first game still. Okay, hang on. Case. I don't remember her name either. Okay, cult symbols. Jewelry can be used as subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. Badge of pride. I don't remember her name either. It wasn't Breaker, I don't believe. Oh, hey. It's those guys.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the
Oh
federal
dear.
agents.
I am a tourist,
Sheriff
and
Breaker
it
wants us to
appears that I'm
cooperate
lost
fully.
in the woods.
Aye, man.
We've only had a
I'm
tour
being
guide
serious,
also.
Nelson.
It's bear season. Oh no, a bear.
Bye, Strix. Bye, Strix. Have a good one. Take care. Be safe. Appreciate you for being here. Get some good rest. All right. Always great to have you in.
Somebody
Hey,
called
yo.
for a tour guide. Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela from the best coffee roaster
Hey,
slash
yo.
tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has
All right.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh, this is creepy.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
There's writing on the heart.
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Ugh.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Maybe they wrote on him.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay, case board. Imagine the stench. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay. Ah! What? You got it, yo? Thank you, Wyatt. Oh, goodness. Just ripped open something visible inside. Cause of death was the... It looks like something was put in there. Bruise. Yeah. Where they killed him. This wouldn't be...
Nah.
Cause of death was his heart being... Nope, never mind.
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged.
So each one
Doesn't add up.
from... Each one here... Oh no, on the other list, they were bloated. So they were probably all submerged in water as well. Probably all coming from the lake. Is that a manuscript?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh! My gosh!
Casey!
We got a nude zombie walking around.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Think you Wonderstruck. How are you? And how is he walking around?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. I am being hunted. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Now.
Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house. Waiting for her. What's inside? Waiting for her.
Vanished.
Heck? So how did the sheriff just vanish?